outbreak of a very dangerous virus, coronavirus, a virus that attacks the respiratory system. Several countries, organizations have been taking precautions, and of course, Nigeria too is not exempted. Pastor W.F. KUMUYI of Deeper Life Ministries on Thursday night is said to have organized a power night crusade despite instructions by the government to ban religious gatherings in Nigeria and most specifically in Lagos State. The Lagos government had on Wednesday placed a ban on all religious gatherings involving over 50,000 worshippers following the spread of the dreaded COVID-19 disease, a virus which has created tension all over the world. However, Deeper Life Bible Church held a vigil titled Power Night in a 30,000 capacity hall in Bagada area of Lagos State. Pastor Kumuyi led a sermon while prophesying total recovery to the world. Before the start of the program, a doctor was seen speaking on COVID-19 and precautions to take. Ironically, one of the precautions by the doctors whose name was not revealed was to keep social distance. And how do you keep social distance if you are all gathered together in that church? Meanwhile, RCCG and Synagogue Church of All Nations, KUN, on Thursday cancelled its services and programs urging their members to obey constituted authorities as Nigeria battles spread of coronavirus. So far, Nigeria has recorded 12 positive cases, as I said, after 4 were confirmed on Thursday. The Lagos State government and the federal government of Nigeria should, as a matter of urgency, that is what people are saying, arrest Pastor W.F. KUMUYI of the Deeper Life Bible Church for holding a crusade. You might be a member of this church and you might not like the idea that people are calling for the arrest of your pastor. But this disease is not a respecter of church, religion, mosque. It doesn't matter whatever religious affiliation you belong to. This virus does not respect borders. This virus does not respect ethnic group, tribe, what party you belong to, your belief system, your ideology. It does not respect even borders. It doesn't even respect race. As you can see, the scourge from Wuhan, China, down to Europe. And man, if you go to Europe, a lot of people have been infected and they are being infected every hour. You need to see the number. It's so astronomical. Go to Italy, they are on total shutdown. Go to United Kingdom, go to Ireland, go to Germany, France. Just every place that you can actually point to in Europe is full of this deadly disease. Anyway, this disease, I'm going to quickly go through some few cool informations that are out there. This virus is said to live on plastic for 5 days, paper for 4 to 5 days. It's very important if you are giving money. I believe if you have the hand sanitizer or the alcohol wipe, you should use that on the money and the coin and inside of your wallet. This is very important. This disease, like I said, cares less about what belief system you have. It stays on glass, they say, for 4 days. Aluminium, they say it lives on aluminium for 2 to 8 hours. This information I'm giving to you is not just rumor. It is not just them say as they oftentimes say. This is fact. This is what World Health Organization have studied over the short period of time that this virus has invaded the earth. Aluminium, 2 to 8 hours, I'll go again. Glass, 4 days. Paper, 4 to 5 days. Plastic, 5 days. So, simply put, you don't even know when someone has contacted your doorknob. You don't know if someone has touched it and all of that. So, it's very important if you have a doorknob or you are living in a house, probably you live abroad, you are in Africa or wherever, and you have a kind of general communal area, you have to take note of this. Every time you have to watch on this. They say it stays on surgical gloves for 8 hours. It stays on steel and for 48 hours. Probably that includes copper and the rest of that. Well, money is made with copper and some more and steel. Wood, it stays for 4 days. You get it? Now, let's move. Now, the symptoms are cough, fever, shortness of breath, fatigue, malaria, sore throat, headache, chest tightness, congestion, runny nose, and diarrhea. These are the very many symptoms that they found out over time. So as a result of these, people are saying no more gathering. That's what the government is saying. But anyone that is found flouting this, as I said, that the government should arrest Pastor W.F. KUMUYI of Deeper Life Bible Church. If other churches are shutting down, why won't they shut down? They say he has flouted the ban on public gatherings in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak. By 3 p.m. on March 19, Nigeria has recorded 12 positive cases, like I said, of corona infections, with over 1,000 other people that they're actually looking at quarantine who had contact with the infected persons to trace and to actually check if they quarantine them for 14 days to check if they are going to come up positive. Many people have not been able to write this disease, this virus. Many people have died. This is not a joke, and we don't know the aftermath. Even after they get well, we don't know if there is going to be a new stage, if this virus is going to keep attacking them every year, because their immune system has been weakened. We don't know the effect of this coronavirus. The cases of this virus, like I said, is just rising. It's rising. It's so staggering, so astronomical. To forestall the spread of the virus, of this coronavirus, which had created tension in the country, the Lagos state government and the federal government of Nigeria announced a ban on religious gathering involving over 50,000 worshippers. In fact, they say social distance. There's nothing much more than that. If you are walking down the street and you think someone can sneeze at you, I think the best thing is for you to keep your distance. Despite the ban, the Polite Bible Church, they said, held Power Night in a 30,000 capacity hall in Gbagada, Lagos State. And like I told you, now they said, imagine the number of worshippers, 30,000 people all together. If there is just 12 coronavirus patient, just 12 coronavirus patient in the whole of that auditorium, they are going to touch every of these things that I said, because the church consists of wood, it consists of plastic, consists of metal and all of that. So imagine they go to the toilet and whatever. That is how the disease is just going to spread. It's like a multiplier effect, and that is the reason why people are asked to at least obey. It is not, they say obedience is better than sacrifice. That's what they say. Now, this is so terrible. I know in Africa, we are somewhat overly religious and always willing to, ready to protect or jump in the defense of our religious leaders. That's what we do. In fact, we worship our religious leaders much more than God, much more than Jesus Christ, much more than Allah. We worship our religious leader. If you speak against God, or people might even pass by you and they don't care. But if you speak against their pastor, they will come all over you and talk out of sense because they believe that they are less. It's the same logic. That is why Africa has remained what it is. You never understand the value system, the way we think. There are certain ways people, I'm not saying we don't have intelligent people. I'm not trying to say Africans think unless when it comes to IQ. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the education and ability to cognitive reasoning, but I'm talking about certain value systems that are wrong. That's what I'm talking. So don't let us mix it up and you think I'm telling you that you're inferior in your reasoning. No, we have Africans abroad that have done excellently in sports, in science and technology, even more than the Caucasians. So that's not, and even Asians. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about our value system. What you have been brainwashed with is the same logic. When you see your politicians stealing and looting, you think it's Sai Baba. How can you say Sai Baba? There's nothing like Sai Baba. These things are wrong. Have you ever seen any politician abroad where people are saying Sai Baba to them? No, because they have been taught differently. That's what I'm saying. So when you begin to protect, support your pastor, I'm not trying to say you don't protect someone you like, someone you know, that's your spiritual father, or any of that, just like how you protect your father. But when it comes to certain things, we need to open our head. Open it. Don't allow your head and your brain to be suspended. People will jump at you. They say, oh, our father. No. You have to be smart. He is a human with a certain gift. You are also a human with a certain gift. Yours, you manifest it in a different direction. He is also doing his own. But all of a sudden, they've made it look like they are the all contact to heaven. You are nothing. Without them, you will not arrive. They talk about how Moses led the children of Israel, and all of a sudden you think Jesus Christ coming to the earth has not died for your sins, and you have access. You think the veil has not been broken. You think it's still the same Moses era. No, you are wrong. You don't know what it is because your mind is not open. So it is possible that a lot of people will jump at this in defense of their religious leader. But what Pastor KUMUYI did is not only, I would rather use this as, I will use the word reckless and risky. Some might use the word disrespectful. Some might use the word irresponsible and callous. I'm not going to use any of that. If that is your own definition or what you're going to term this, but I want to use the word reckless and risky. While Living Faith Church, aka Winners Chapel,
Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG, and the Synagogue Church of all nations, it is reported that they have cancelled their church service. In fact, KUMUYI has cancelled their own programs. That's what they said, urging their members to obey constituted authorities as Nigeria battles the spread of this very deadly disease. I don't know if Deeper Life will continue, but it's now left for the church goers, for you out there, members of the church. If you will continue attending church service because you believe that nothing is going to happen to you. I'm not saying be faithless, but I believe that common sense. I don't think you see where guns are not being pointed at you, shot at you, and probably say armed robbers are shooting and you're coming back from a vigil, and armed robbers are shooting helter-skelter, and you are actually walking towards that direction, and you cannot just corner just go into a place and save yourself. You want to go in and say, I'm coming from the vigil and covered with the blood of Jesus. You go and face the armed robber. I think that's not common sense. You are just trying to quicken your journey to heaven or somewhere. So people are calling for the arrest of this pastor. But I don't know. They said he has disobeyed, but I think there are there are authorities that will actually handle this. But what's your own opinion as regards this? You're a member? Are you a Christian, a concerned citizen? Are you a medical practitioner? What's your take about this? Drop it at the comment section below. While you're at that, if you are not a member of this channel, let's grow together by you tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell. You will be alerted whenever our videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.